The reading today is written by Donna Ashworth, entitled Winds of Change. A wind of change blew in last night, rattling window frames, reminding all who felt its blast that nothing stays the same. This gale whipped up a frenzy, an air of dread and fear. It swooped up all the status quo and dropped it far from here. It tore apart my comfort zone, which took me time and toil. It whisked away my safety net and raised my home to soil. As the new dawn spread its light across this barren scene, it hurt to breathe the fresh new air, so fearful I have been. But winds of change don't fly alone. They travel in a crowd. The knowing from our ancestors, their instincts screaming loud. The memories of past times we flew when ground was whipped away. Our wings that caught us many times grow stronger every day. And winds of change bring bright new light and keys to unlock doors that hide our vast reserves of strength when we need to find some more. So let it go, flow with the wind. Don't face against her power. These winds they know to move is life. That's how a garden flowers. Take time to settle, like the seeds that soar around the air. Your time to rise comes soon enough. Dig deep, you will get there.
Inspiration. As I stand here before you today, I have absolutely no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. So this is new for me, even though I've been here before. I want to talk about the feeling in the room when the healing was going on. It was so touching. You could feel the energy in the room. You could feel the love in the room during that healing service. And I sat in a chair this morning and I allowed myself to receive healing in the hopes that would help here today. And it did. But what I became aware of was the way the energy just moved. And it was beautiful. And isn't that why we're here? Why do we come here on a Sunday? We come here to experience that love, that energy, where we know we're in a place where we're safe, where we can be ourselves. We can do anything here because we know that we're in that energy of love and healing. And the beautiful reading this morning, Winds of Change, also struck me. In addition to the song that we just sang, Give More Love. So, and the Winds of Change, as it was read, starts with these very difficult winds, right? That could knock a house down, raise the house. It started in that turmoil. The song that we heard starts where there are people suffering. There are people in this world who are lonely, who are sick, who don't have a place like this to come and experience that love and that healing energy that we are so lucky to be sitting in today. So those winds of change brought turmoil. Those winds of change brought unhappiness. The song starts with the unhappiness and the loneliness, but what can we do? We can give more love. That is a very nice catchphrase, isn't it? It's a great catchphrase. Give more love. It's have you walk into people's homes sometimes and you see, or in any place, words on a wall: live, love, laugh, peace. And you read them and it's like, oh yeah, great. It's a phrase. But what is the meaning of it? Where does it take you? If I think about giving more love, what does that look like in the world? I'm not going to just run up to strangers and ask if I can hug them. How am I giving more love? Is it about money? Is it about donating? We collect here at the center, we collect goods, we collect money, and that goes out to people who need it. And that is a form of sending love. Yes. But how do we do that on a daily basis in our interactions with the people that we meet? When the winds of change are blowing and when it's really difficult for people, what are we doing about that? Are we doing anything about that? Or are we just living our lives blindly into the wind rather than having it in our back? Because I know that there are moments and days where I'm not in that place of love. I'm busy. I'm living my life. I have things I have to do. I have to go shopping. I have to go do laundry. I have my mother. I have to go and take her to a doctor. I have to do this or I have to do that. And I'm sure that every single person here today has had a similar experience. We have things we have to do. And in the course of doing those things, we sometimes lose sight of the fact that we're interacting with people. We lose sight of what they may be experiencing and how we may be contributing to that. And saying, give more love, yeah, great. Sounds fantastic. But what does it look like in practice? And how can we put that into action every day? How can we bring that feeling that we had here during the healing service, that peace, that love that was flowing through the room, how can we bring that with us? And I'm going back to the reading and the winds of change, and I'm thinking about being out in the cold, in the dark, in the wind, and feeling a little lost. And we have a built-in system, don't we? We have a star, a guiding star within us. It's our soul, our heart, our love. And it's always there. The spark of divinity is here within each one of us. And we can access it. And we can follow it. All we have to do to remember is to stop and slow down for a moment and take a breath. As every student here has heard Sharon say, breath up, breath up. Yes, that's what we need to do. We need to take a breath. Just stop and take a breath and say, I am walking. I know that I'm annoyed right now with this clerk in the store because she's moving too slowly. But, maybe she has had a very hard day. Maybe she's suffering. So I'm going to try to be patient, and I'm going to try to exhibit that love that I would like to receive from others. I'm going to try to share my guiding star. And I think if we actually put it into practice, there's probably nothing more we can do. Because all the money in the world isn't going to solve all of the problems. We are the only people who can do that. And the place that we have to look to in order to do that is within us. And so I have to say, I am very grateful to be able to stand here and speak to you again. A little differently this time, I'm sure. But I'm grateful for being here in the love with all of you. And I want to thank you for that, for allowing me to be here. And I'm going to ask you to just remember to take a breath up when you're feeling that stress and that rush and that hurry. And give more love. Thank you.